Wait a minute. Whose house is this? It's a weird noise. Oh, it was that. Okay. It was the sound of sizzling. It was the signature sound of sizzling, Caesar. But
Sizzler?
no, it was not. I thought it was like a broken water. I was like, what the fuck is leaking or something, or something was happening. It sounded like someone was taking a piss. Someone was frying some chicken. But no, it was just a commercial advertising some delicious Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches. And that sound I heard was the sizzling of some nice Jimmy Dean signature breakfast sausage.
The red box Jimmy Dean?
Yeah, that very same Jimmy Dean.
James
James Deaniel.
James Deaniel.
His Christian name.
Is that his actual name?
No.
Oh. What about
James Deaniel?
Have you heard of my best? Well, have you met my friend Nick, my really good friend, Jim Bean?
Jim Bean. Oh, no, yeah. You hang out with him. Him and his buddy. Isn't there like a whiskey called like something Walker?
Wheelie Walker Jr.
Yeah, is his friend Longhorn. I think that's like a whiskey. I don't know.
You know what I just learned yesterday?
What did you just learn yesterday?
So it's about donuts.
Yep.
So you know those maple bars?
Yeah.
On the, you know the chocolate bars too.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually the real names for both of those are Long Johns.
Oh, Long
Yeah.
Johns.
Yeah, a maple Long John and a chocolate Long John.
Wow.
Yeah, they're called Long Johns.
That must be like an East Coast, or it was like made over there. And we just lost it, and we're just saying it's a maple bar.
Look at a chocolate bar.
Yeah, Long John. That's funny.
Yeah, Long John.
Yep, and then they go to Long John Silver and say, "Hey, where's the Long Johns?" Like, oh, we're wearing them. No, the Long Johns. Like, oh no, the guy on the side. No, the Long John. They pulls out his wiener.
That's Long John.
It's like there's a bathroom that's a mile long. That's a pretty long John.
Oh,
tall guy named John. This guy, he's our
that's a Long John.
He's our assistant manager. His name is Jonathan, but we call him John.
They throw a fish at you.
Hey, you want to be Long John Silver so bad? Here's a perch.
Have you ever eaten at a Long John Silver's?
No.
I hear it's not that good.
Apparently, I think it's one of those things that's kind of divisive. Not divisive, but it's like hit or miss. People like
half
it.
And half.
I think it's maybe probably like 65-35 in terms of like not in terms of not liking it and thinking it's whatever, and then 35 actually going there frequently.
It's like dip.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cigarettes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's with everything though, isn't it? Because not everybody likes everything.
No.
Well, cherries. I think that's like pretty universal. Most people like cherries unless you're allergic to them.
Yeah, true. I mean, some cherries. No, it's like I love me a good maraschino cherry. It can't go wrong with maraschino cherry.
Ooh.
But even like sometimes a regular just like cherry, they're a little they're a little tart, or they're just a little. They can be a little bit of a strong flavor.
Mm-hmm.
But I do love me some cherries.
Mm-hmm. Well,
especially all those gummy cherries. Fuck out of here.
Cherry pie.
I don't think I've ever had cherry pie. I've had apple, berry, Boston cream, pumpkin, chocolate cream, a cream pie, but no cherry pie. Even though she is my cherry pie, I haven't had him.
She's my cherry pie. No,
cool drinking water, sweet surprise.
What was the song in that old Dell commercial about them singing about cherry pies? You remember? You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh man, I just had it in my head for a minute ago. Yeah, lollipop. Oh, it's not like it's about cherries. It's about lollipops. My bad.
Yeah.
It's lollipop. Oh, lollipop.
But dun.
Come on, baby, lollipop.
Yeah, it's a shitty song. Yeah. Garbage.
No, I thought it is a shitty song, but
just a little bit. Caesar, I learned something about songs recently.
What did you learn?
You know that classic song, "Hello, my baby, hello, my honey, hello, my ragtime gal." Mm-hmm. That one apparently. I heard this. For once, not on Reddit.
Is it racist?
No. I heard this. I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently that song was made to make fun of the word hello, because hello had just come into the lexicon, I guess, somehow. Or no, it was answering the phone and something like that. It's something like that. People were making fun of the word hello, so it was just like an over exaggeration. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Just making fun of the word. Hello, my ragtime gal.
What would they say when they would answer the phone before hello?
I don't
know. What you want?
We're like, who the fuck is calling me?
What business do you have here?
No soliciting. Click.
Wait, I always wanted to try one of the old phones. You know what I mean? Like it had the little cups.
Oh yeah,
one cup on your.
You put the up here, and then yeah.
Hello.
The hearing piece and the speaking piece.
Hello.
Yeah, those are it's very
I love it.
interesting design. I do want to try one though.
If I ever had a house phone in my house, I'd get one of those set up
Yep,
because that'd just be so
and
stupid.
then a rotary dialer on it, so you rotary the number and then go, hello, hello, Caesar residence.
7, 6. You gotta
Yep.
wait for it to roll
God
back
forbid someone had a 9. Oh god, you got to all the way
all
back.
the way back.
Yep,
No, but that's fun though. Like it
it
makes a
is
good
fun.
clicking sound.
It very much does.
It's aesthetically pleasing. Or well, aesthetically pleasing could be, but satisfying is the word I'm looking for.
It's so crazy how like that's how we used to dial phone numbers. There weren't 9 buttons. It was a dial and it would like click. It's like, oh, this click is,
Well, because
crazy.
for the dial tone.
Yeah, but no, but it was just crazy. Like the operating, like how the phone work like mechanized. Like, even like phones now, even like those kind of phones, like the cord it has, like kitchen phone, they have like the buttons on, but just
Mhm.
the that turning mechanism is interesting, crazy,
I bet it must have felt so good though, like when you did it.
very satisfying, and then you got good at it, and you're just like,
It's like the typewriter machines.
get you're real good at them. Then unless you want to spend a bunch on fucking eraser ink or eraser slips. Yeah,
Slips.
because that's how you'd erase a typewriter, because it's all fucking ink, But they would have like some type of like a slip, or like especially like a piece of like ribbon or something, like, or it was like something that would erase the ink from it, and you would like run
Oh.
it through, and somehow it would erase the ink off of it. So if you made a typo or something, you would use some type of slip or whatever it was in there that would get the ink off.
Oh, good, because I always thought like if you fucked up on those things, you were just had to do it all over again.
Yep, you probably did for a while, and then someone was like, "This fucking sucks, guys.
We gotta fix
we gotta
this.
figure this out."
Let's come together. You get Steve, we'll get Rob, and we'll think about
Yeah,
it.
we got Sally's little ribbon right here. I plucked out of her hair. Sorry, Sally. Here's your piece of your scalp back.
You just
But
throw her like, yeah,
she's like,
fuck out of here.
let's put this ribbon in here. Yeah, it is some kind of ribbon. I know that.
Oh, what is it? But it only goes on top. It obviously lays on top of the
Yeah, it
paper,
goes in
right?
the. It probably goes in the roller or something, and then you like line it, and then something like some friction rubs it off or something.
I'll rub one off with some friction.
Yeah, exactly. And then you blast on it like some natural whiteout.
Natural white. That'll get rid of the ink.
Yeah, you gotta lay it dry. You gotta let it out in the sun to dry for a bit. 'Cause it's gonna be soaked, and then after it's gonna be a little crusty in the middle. But then you can kind of just like crackle it around and get the excess, off of it. And then it's still gonna be kind of just like rough in the middle there. But you hold paper at the edges, not in the middle. So what's the problem?
This is a weird thought that I just had. So,
This is a weird thought you
yeah,
just
it
had.
is
All
a
right,
weird thought.
cool.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right, cool. Lay it
Yeah,
on me. I think
this
I'm
is a weird
prepared.
one. So, you know how like obviously like in companies and stuff like now people get together in like meeting rooms and talk about
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
But let's go back to 1850, all right? Or maybe even before that. But everybody's gets together and they're trying to think of like how to solve a problem, like for the ink machines or in general. Don't you think like collectively in that group there's always that one guy doing like really stupid things to like try to help out, like when we mentioned the thing about the guy coming on the paper to try wow, like you think in his mind when he goes back the next day to try to talk about their ideas, what they did. Yeah, I tried this leaf, I came on a page. I don't know, isn't that, I don't know.
It's entirely possible. Someone might have thought, I make white. Paper's white. Huh.
Put two and two together.
Maybe.
I don't know. I just thought because there's always that one guy who's always telling stupid ideas,
Yeah, it's got a fucking god awful idea that no one ever likes, like mine, constantly.
constantly.
Yeah, not a single idea not a single good idea has ever been had out of my head.
No, definitely not.
No.
A few of them.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
have been decent.
1, 2.
Yeah, like that space demon movie idea. We get
No.
those are some decent ideas.
That's a good movie.
yeah. No, those are good ideas.
Those are good ideas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Because we already had the whole series planned out, all the beginning,
the whole trilogy.
whole trilogy.
Whole trilogy.
It's done right there.
Yep.
We can sell it to anybody if they want it.
Yep. If anyone wants to buy the rights for this this idea that we haven't patented or gotten a copyright on, feel free to contact us. We'll negotiate fairly.
50,000 pennies.
50,000 of them.
Wait, how much is that? Well, how much? 100.
50,000. So what's 50,000 divided by 100? That's 500. That's like $5. No, it'd be like $500. 500 bucks. Yeah, because $50 would be 5,000. So 50,000 would be $500. I think.
Oh, that's pretty good.
500 bucks ain't bad.
But it has to be in pennies.
Look it up. You got your phone. Look it up.
I do have my
look at
phone.
pennies to dollars conversion.
Pennies to dollars conversion.
Or you just say how much is 50,000 pennies. That'll probably give it to you.
Yeah, that works.
Google does it now. Even before AI, you could type in a question. It would give you like an answer in like that, like top like bolder text.
The first thing that came up was pesos. But yes,
Nothing.
50,000 pennies is equivalent to
Yeah.
$500.
Okay. Yeah. It's just like it's the two. You just add the two zeros or whatever the fuck.
Well, I'm bad at math.
Yeah. Same. It took me a lot longer to come up with that answer than it probably should have.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of numbers,
Yeah.
5
A
and
lot of
0.
yeah. Five and then five zeros out. No, and four zeros
You
afterwards.
see, you didn't even know how much zeros were in it.
Nope. It's hard maths. We talk about quick maths and easy maths on this channel a lot. Not a lot about hard maths. That long division.
Well, we're good at basic math. 3 times 6.
Yep. We got the math sheets over there to test them. To see how good we are.
Oh
By the way,
yeah.
that's 18.
Oh, it's 18.
Yeah. 3 times 6. Yeah. Yeah. 6, 12, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, I lost track. How many times was that?
Good, I gotta do it again.
Fuck, I only have 10 fingers. What am I gonna do?
Uh,
Oh, I got 10 toes. Oh shit, I only got 11 toes.
Diabetic is it?
What? If you're diabetic, you grow another toe?
No,
I said 11.
yeah, because I thought you counted these.
Yeah, these
So
toes.
you only have one
these-
toe. Oh, 11.
No, I have 11. I was thinking I have 11 toes.
Oh, like an extra toe.
Yeah,
Oh,
like my extra chromosome.
oh.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm the one who has the extra chromosome.
maybe you got the one I missed.
No, wait. Is if you miss a chromosome, you have Down syndrome, or it's if you have an extra, it's Down syndrome?
We had this conversation, I think, during a stream.
Did we?
Yeah, I think when you're missing one, it's Down syndrome. But
What?
yeah, you can look it up. When you have an extra, it's a different type of syndrome. But yeah, I think missing one is Down syndrome. And it's all, I forget what the numbers are. It's like you have, I think, 26 chromosomes, and then you have like 47 like alleles or some fucking anatomy bullshit like that.
There are multiple disorders that
Yeah.
can occur when chromosome 1 is missing,
Yeah.
including 1q21.1, whatever the fuck that is, micro deletion
There we go.
syndrome,
There, yeah.
and 1p36 deletion syndrome. Oh,
Okay.
here's what each one is. The 1q21.1 micro deletion syndrome. Okay, so that's one whole fucking thing. Okay. This syndrome occurs when a segment of the blah 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 developmental delay, intellectual disability, physical abnormalities, neurological problems such as seizures and weak muscle tones, or psychiatric or behavioral problems such as autism spectrum disorders, attention deficit disorder, and sleep disturbances.
Jeez, I might have fucking A1Q12B.1.
Dude,
I might be missing a chromosome.
these
Holy
are
shit.
some fucking weird ass name. Now this is 1p36 deletion syndrome.
Yeah, I might
This
have
is
that.
distinctive facial features,
Okay.
structural abnormalities in several body systems.
See, Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis, and then other problems like heart problems, seizures, behavioral problems, hearing problems, weak muscle tones, breathing problems, eye problems, swallowing problems, the genital malformities,
Oh,
and
no.
metabolic problems.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
That's all
Jesus.
bad.
Jesus, missing one chromosome is awful.
Is there only one?
Yeah, this is missing chromosome
Yeah,
1.
Yep.
Now let's see what it's like for chromosome 2.
Maybe
Maybe it's better. Maybe it's better.
Maybe you're improved. Maybe you become a super soldier if you're missing chromosome 2. What happens if I'm missing chromosome 15? It's just right in the middle.
All right, here we go. We got a few things. There are several disorders that can occur caused by missing or abnormal chromosome 2 material.
Yeah, I like how they. It's. I used to think that your chromosomes are like a bushel of apples. You got 26 of them, but it's all just apples. No, apparently I guess each one is distinct, and I guess that kind of makes sense. If there are like, if it is like, that's what I'm chromosome. I'm sorry. If there are supposed to be like the 26, then I guess it is kind of like DNA in that way, where DNA is like the ACGT, where if there are always supposed to be 26, and I guess they can be mapped out, and each one would have its specific like area and like function, I guess.
Right. If you were to like map it out.
Yeah, it's not like cells where it's like, oh, it's like all these are skin cells are all the same. It's like, no, they have their own specialized thing. All right, that's see, the more you know.
The more you learn.
The more you know. It's not just that you can be missing a chromosome. It's that you can be missing one of many. Very interesting. That's crazy.
Now here it is, 2q37 deletion syndrome. Yeah, I know. This disorder occurs when genetic material is deleted from a specific region of chromosomes two's long arm.
No, they Alt F4. You never want to Alt F4 when you're in the chromosome 2 tab.
Nope,
If you have the chromosome 2
never.
tab open, never Alt F4. It'll fuck it all up.
Near the end at location 2Q37, symptoms can vary, but often include intellectual disability, behavioral problems, obesity, and
What?
skeletal abnormalities like short fingers and toes. Most cases are not inherited, but the deletion can be passed on to children.
Obesity.
Oh, apparently.
Maybe just that's just how your body
If
forms.
only chromosomes 2 is arm is long.
Maybe that just fucks up your like yeah, it's because a metabolic rate. Maybe like your fat, like when you like your fat
Mhm.
processing and like carbohydrate processing and shit. Wow, crazy.
There's more. There and
I think we've dug deep enough into it. What happens if you have an extra chromosome? Let's get to that part. We got the missing, and it's a whole slew of bad things. You know, people. A lot of people say don't count your eggs before they hatch. Make sure you count your chromosomes. That's one thing you do want to count before they do anything. Make sure you got those numbered and labeled.
all right, here we go. An extra chromosome, also known as uh, a new how do you pronounce that? A
There's
new
was also known as aneuploidy.
aneuploidy can cause a variety of issues depending on the specific abnormality,
If you have an extra one chromosome, you could do this. But if you have an extra five chromosome, and
and the chromosomes involved. These issues can include birth abnormal anomalies.
yeah,
You know,
obviously
children with trisomy or three copies of chromosomes may have birth defects.
three
Mental
copies.
challenges. Obviously, extra chromosome can affect brain development.
Yeah, obviously.
Uh-huh. And then other health concerns. Children with trisomy may also experience other health issues later in life, such as frequent ear infections, heart problems, or sleep apnea. And infertility. Some chromosome conditions like 48, XXXY syndrome can make it impossible to
Oh
father
yeah,
biological children.
yeah. XXXY. Because yeah, your genes. Yeah, okay. I was
Man,
like, what? But then yeah, I realized.
maybe it's
Oh,
not so
what?
bad.
XXX. What? Oh, that's crazy. So would
XXXY.
is that kind of like a genetic version of what's it called when you have both genitals, male and female?
A hermaphrodite?
Yeah, yeah. Is that just like a genetic hermaphrodite? If because it's
Oh,
XXXY,
maybe.
or maybe it is physical as well. But wow, interesting. Yeah, yeah. Medical and like science shit is always very interesting. It sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck, but like I wish. I mean, it is easy to just learn about it, but
Well,
you know,
yeah, I mean, we just did right now. And I can
yeah.
conclude after all this research, I would
That
much
I
rather have
don't have an extra or missing chromosome.
yes, but I would rather have more chromosomes than missing parts of them.
I don't know. It depends on which chromosome it
Yeah, I
is. It
guess
depends,
so. Yeah,
and yeah,
really.
the extra one is it like a copy of one of the others, or is it just like a chromosome 0 or like a 27 where it's entirely like different, or is it like like a branch off of like one of the others? If they are, like we're assuming that each one of the 26 has its own distinct function and area of association.
Man, the more you know.
Damn, we gotta get like a brain surgeon as a guest. We gotta be like Tasha and be like, all right, tell us about chromosomes. The world's leading chromosome specialist. We'll give you $20. We'll give you $26, one for each chromosome
One for
to,
each
to come
chromosome.
out. Is it 26? I think it's 26. Is it on there?
One,
Oh, I only have 10 fingers. Shit.
yes, it is 26 chromosomes.
Did you see that somewhere? Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes.
And then I think your alleles are 47. I think your alleles are within your chromosomes somehow.
Yes.
Yeah. All this anatomy knowledge is kind of just seeping slowly
It's
back
all
in.
coming
Yeah.
back.
I think about a lot that one that test shit because you had that same anatomy teacher, right?
Uh,
That one that everyone thought
ugly face, hot body.
that one, yeah, I thought was a slut and that fucked students. Then she was pregnant one time and they got married like twice. Didn't she get married like
Yeah,
twice?
she got married like twice. Yeah, I don't think she makes good decisions, but maybe she was getting on the older side. She was just trying to get in,
Yeah,
lock it in.
she had to have during her tenure there at least made out with one student. That's all I'm saying.
Would you?
With her, maybe
Her
at the
face.
time, maybe because that would have been kind of hot. And
Oh,
at the
because it's
time,
the teacher?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I would have been single and be like, I need to come. And then,
Well, one of the guys that I used to work with at Home Depot actually dated her for a little bit.
oh shit,
Yeah, he said
nice.
she's baby bald down there.
Wow, that's I mean, all right.
That's kinda high,
That's a
I mean
choice. That's a decision.
yeah, that's not a bad thing. I don't mind
It's
naked, you know?
I don't mind it, but I don't mind a little hair on either. I don't mind a
Yeah,
little.
well, I mean, we can get naked right now.
Yeah, yeah. Let's compare. But yeah, if you're doing that consistently, then there's some reason for that.
Yeah.
That's more than just a choice. There's something behind that.
What, being bald?
That I'm not going to go further into.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying there's some reason for that. There's some reason
To
for
not
that.
grow hair?
Oh, that's one reason for another. But I'm thinking that she's shaving it to make it that way.
To make it look younger?
No, just to keep it that way for whatever reason. Yeah, there's some internal psychological reason for that. It's more than a choice, is what I'm thinking. If that is the case,
Oh, like
if I'm playing armchair psychologist, which I love to do, then yeah, I'm thinking there's something in there. That's the cause of that.
I see what
Yeah,
you're getting
yeah,
at.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm picking up where you're putting it down.
yeah.
Would you put it in? That's the real question.
Yes. Oh, back to my original thing. I think about not that class a lot, okay, but because there's a lot of crazy shit in that class. We made that video and like a lot of
Mhm.
dumb shit. But that one test that we took that one time, that was like a test about your observance and how well you can follow directions. Right. And it was like a list of like 27 things. And it was like, put a square around number 12 and write a star above number 8. But like one of the very first lines was, don't do any of the things on this list. And it was like, to see whether you're reading through it or not. Because
Uh,
most people would be like, oh, okay, it's bullshit. All right, here's what I got to
question
do.
1, all
Yeah,
right.
here's what I got to do. But yeah, if you read it, it'd be like, just write your name and then turn it in. And then after like 5 minutes, someone went up. And then I was like, wait a minute. And then you used to read it. It's like, oh, fuck. Then you're like halfway through and you've done all this shit. And yeah, I think about that a lot.
It's smart. It's an
And
observance.
and the reason I think about it is because in that anatomy class, I'm sure we could have been doing a lot more that related to actual anatomy than just these, just the pseudoscientific brain exercises.
Well, I mean, there was some anatomy involved.
Yeah, just like the functioning of like how your mind works, like cognition and like.
Cutting up a cat,
No, we didn't. Yeah,
or
we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we
yeah,
did.
we
Yeah, we
did a
did. Yeah,
cat.
yeah, it was cats. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yep,
Cats, ugh.
yep. From the morgue, from the animal.
From
Yeah.
the animal morgue,
Yep, yep,
yeah.
yep, yep.
The animal shelter right by the school. They got a fresh batch every
Yep.
year. Like, here you go,
I'm
50
trying to
of them.
remember if I did or not. I think I did. Because I love cats. I don't know if I was like, if I would be like, no, but I think there was like a waiver that you could sign back. Yeah, I'm not being a part of that.
Well,
Maybe. I don't know. There may or may not have been. I don't know. So I
well, you
think,
probably have to do something
yeah,
else.
because did we do pig fetuses too at some point?
Pig
Or we
fetuses.
did something. We did something. I don't know.
No, child fetuses. We were abortion doctors for a day,
Yeah, there was a lot more of those, a lot more on handy. So we had to do children instead of pigs for that day.
especially nowadays. Kids fucking
Yep. Yeah. Apparently, child birthing rates are way low,
right
or
now.
lower than recently,
Oh,
which I think is pretty good.
well, I mean, there's a lot of people already as is,
Exactly. We don't need too many more. We're
and
good.
people are getting born every day. So
Exactly, but it's on slow decline because we're in an age where millennials and younger people such as us, especially because of the economy and the world we live in, it's not financially responsible even to have a child.
well, it's maybe some places,
And
but
yeah, if you have the money to do it, and if you're in like an area where it's more accessible and easy, but childcare is a lot, and then fucking hospital bills, and
oh
also people just
god,
don't want kids because kids are fucking annoying, and it's just like a major
kids are annoying.
drain.
Yes,
People want to be sinks and dinks.
singing some dinks,
No, sinks and dinks.
sinks and
Yeah,
dinks.
sinks and dinks. Single income, no kids, and double income, no kids. Sinks and dinks.
Oh,
Yeah.
more money for
It's a whole
you.
yeah, exactly. It's a whole new category of parents.
Would you? Is that what you're aiming for?
For a while it could be fun. It's nice to be a sink and or a dink. Because you're just showing you have those extra responsibilities. Because it is having a child. It turns you from a sink into a money sink because all your money is draining away into that child.
Oh, of course, because you want
Yeah.
to be comfy.
Yep, and it turns dinks into a dinks because they're dinks for having children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they're missing a chromosome,
Exactly, or have an extra one.
or have an extra one.
Yeah.
Just be hope that it doesn't get onto the kid.
Yeah, just hope it doesn't just smear off. It's not transmitted.
All right, but let's do this decision right now since we're talking about birth this episode.
Yeah.
If you had a child that was born with both genitalia, what are you doing? You gonna have him cut one off, or you gonna let him live with both? Because don't can you do that? I'm pretty sure
Probably, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. You have to consult with a medical professional to do a thorough examination because it might
Right.
because who knows how much either of them are developing. Like you have the male genitalia, you could have both but no ovaries,
Oh.
or like both but like no testicles or something, or it depends, it varies.
All right, hear me out. What if you were born with both?
Uh,
Uh-huh. But you didn't have testicles, but your ovaries were in the sac of the testicles.
Ooh, it'd be very interesting. That'd probably be very unhealthy and not a good lifestyle. You'd probably die very
Oh
very
yeah,
soon
of
after
course.
because it's
Yeah.
just not compatible.
Yeah, of course.
I thought you were going to ask me would I rather have a boy or a girl. I thought that was going to be the question initially.
No, well, sometimes you just got to throw the
Sometimes that
curveball.
doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck? What if they're both? Oh man, crazy.
It is quite wild.
Yeah, that would be that. That reminds me of when I passed out during college, and yeah, I had a little. I
Oh,
faint.
oh, that's right, that's
Yeah,
right.
because we were in anthropology class. We were talking about like it's like a female genital mutilation, female circumcision, like Africa, and like in some cultures in Africa, and then like also in what's it called? Not heterozygote. What do you when you have both genitalia? What do you
Hermaphrodite.
yeah, just that, and then just something about it was just something about just like the visceralness, and like the pain and uncomfortability of like a female circumcision, and then what we were just talking about having both and having to like get one like operated, and just something about it was too much for my poor little heart to clutch my pearls and then faint and bash my head on the desk as I fainted.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And then what happened?
and
Where
then
people were like, "You all right?"
I came to like 15 minutes later.
No one woke you up?
No, yeah, they did, but just when I came to was 15 minutes later.
Oh,
No, they
Jesus.
were just like, oh, whatever. Anyways,
So the lesson plan for today.
yeah, yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Did they call, like, someone? Like, "Hey,
Yeah, paramedics and shit. They came and fucking like things and check my vitals and shit. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm fine now. Yeah, and I woke up and I was blind for like 30 seconds when I woke up because my whole fucking I had to do a system
you hit your
reboot.
head on your fucking."
I did, and then I didn't. They told me that I'm like, no, I'm fine. But then the next day, it was next morning. I was taking a shower. And I'm like, man, my ear fucking hurts.
Yeah, you
And
fainted.
then I was like, oh, it's because I probably fell on it when I fainted.
Ah. Ow.
Yeah. But then I was like really worried. I was like, what? Do I have like an ear infection? What the fuck is wrong with me? And then I realized, and like a day later, it was fine.
It's
But
fine.
yeah, but yeah.
Wait, but what did the teacher did she pass you off? What happened?
No, they were like, "Well, do you want to like, go home whenever?" And I was like, in my head, in this, I thought of all this in like half a second. I was like, well, if I do have to call my grandma now, it's just why we're out early. I have to make some excuse, and I might not learn something from this easy class. I was going to get an A in anyways, and I was like, no, I think I'm fine. So I just stayed in there in class for the next like hour, and then just went home regularly.
Damn.
Yeah,
Jeez, what a fucking day.
yeah. And there was a deaf dude in that class too. That's cool.
Oh, so he didn't hear the thud.
No, I don't think he was there because his interpreters were there. He was a great artist too. He made fantastic art. He was a really
Wow.
great artist. Yeah,
Well, you can't hear all the haters. That's why.
exactly. He was like he was like the inverse of Mozart. Well, no, he was.
Beethoven.
Yeah. Yeah, he was kind of like a flip for Mozart. He still couldn't hear, but he was a split path of Beethoven, not an inverse. He went art instead of music.
Right.
Maybe Beethoven made some art because back in the day, a lot of people were Renaissance people. If you made music or you dabbled in a little other shit as well. If you made art, you did a
Yeah.
little bit of music. So
Wood shavings or whatever.
yeah, he probably had some other sort of artistic outlet.
Dun 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun,
I am real
dun.
deaf.
I am very deaf.
I can't hear this. What is this playing? I don't know it. I hope this is good. I can't hear it. Please tell me it's good.
What did you say? I don't know. Did you say?
I feel them clap. I feel them clap. It must have been real good.
I am a deaf man.
I'm a deaf man. I'm a deaf man. God. We're going all over.
It's funny. It's fine. Everything. Deaf people are funny.
We're going from some real insightful, pseudoscientific, actual thought-provoking talk to man.
What happens when you miss a chromosome?
you got to get every part of the spectrum. You know what spectrum I'm talking about.
Yeah, the cable.
Yeah. The cable. The Marvel
The
person.
cable company.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
cable guy, Larry.
Larry.
And that, what's his name who did the Grinch? Not Eddie Murphy.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey movie, The Cable Guy.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was a Cable Guy
You
movie.
ever seen that movie?
Part of it.
Yeah, I think I saw like 75% of it a long time ago on cable. Huh. It was good, interesting movie. It was good. It's Jim Carrey, so of course it's good.
Of course, yeah, it's Jim
Yeah.
Carrey.
Yeah.
He's a A1 actor.
Oh yeah.
Isn't he retiring though? I think he was retiring.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
He has enough films and to last for his royalties to last forever. So he very well could retire.
Oh yeah.
But he seems like if he does, he seems like I'm just checking the time. He seems like the kind of actor who, if a role came to him or was something he really cared about or that he got presented with, that was like a real like something he cared about or really wanted to do, he would do it. He would come back to do like certain roles, I'm sure.
Yeah, if it's a small thing
Yeah.
or it's like, yeah, I'll do it.
And also, he's a very good dramatic actor too. He's like Robin Williams, apparently. I haven't seen him in any dramatic roles, but apparently he's just real good.
Jim Carrey?
Yeah, he's just a real good actor through and through. Just whatever it
Oh,
comes to.
dramatic roles. Now I'm trying to think.
There's a movie I've seen. Well, I haven't seen, but I've seen
The trailer.
like the poster image. Like when when you're scrolling through a Tubi or whatever, you'll see like the image of that's like the no, it's not the poster image, but it's an image of the movie where you're
Mhm.
scrolling through, and it was him how he looks now. He had like a big beard. He's doing exactly what who did I just say? Who does Genie's voice in Aladdin?
Robin Williams.
He's doing exactly Robin Williams. If he's shaven, funny. Beard, dramatic. That's how you know.
That's how
If
you
Robin
know.
Williams has a beard, he's in a dramatic role. Okay, think about it. Goodwill Hunting. No, he's not. Is he in Goodwill Hunting?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was the therapist.
yeah. Does he have a beard? I'm pretty sure he has a beard, or at least.
Oh, I think so.
And
Yeah,
then
partial beard.
in Dead Poet Society, he's definitely got a beard.
He's got a beard.
Yep, yep, yep. In Birdcage, he has a mustache. But that's because he's gay, and that's different.
Oh yeah. Well, you
That's
have to have
totally
the
different.
mustache.
Yeah,
if you're
exactly.
gay.
It's somewhat dramatic because it's
Well,
mostly comedy.
it's fruity.
Exactly, it's mostly comedy, but there's a little bit of drama in there. So he's got a boop, and then Genie has a goatee, so that's not a full beard either. But there's also some drama in that, so it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But yeah, this movie, it's the cover is Jim Carrey in like a. It's not black and white, but there's blue on it. It's like a very like early morning or late evening image, and it's like that kind of blue, like a real
Ooh,
like
like
night
royal.
like nighttime blue, but like lighter, and and it's him like looking off to the side with like a distraught look, and it's the beard and some gray in it. You can tell
Wow.
like
He's been
dramatic
through
Jim
some
Carrey.
shit.
Yeah, whatever he's doing in that role, it's something.
He's living through it.
He's living like Larry terribly.
Dude, I had some crab the other day.
Yeah.
Ooh. You know
Ooh.
what? Let me tell you. My brother was for Father's Day. Let's talk about Happy Father's Day. It already passed.
Happy Father's Day.
It already passed because it was Sunday, but
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks. No, it was
Yeah,
yesterday.
but when this is
Oh,
coming out,
that's right. This is 2 weeks from now. That's
yeah.
right. That's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. Remember, I'm clueless.
Oh,
Huh. And then, yes, we went to Sizzler because my
mm.
parents like Sizzler, obviously because they're old people.
Yeah,
So
like in that soft serve at the end.
that soft serve is good though.
It's good. It's
Dude,
great.
They well, oh, I'll get to this first, but the soft serve at the end for the dessert was
Yeah.
good because they had over there they got the vanilla, they had the chocolate, and then they have the swirl, which
Yep.
is both of them. And then at the little dessert bar,
Yeah, the
they
Jello.
they had what did they have? They had bread pudding today.
Ooh, nice.
Cheesecake filling, no
All
crust.
right.
It was just the filling. It was
All right.
Oreo cheesecake filling.
All right, cool. Okay,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Then they had like sprinkles, M&Ms, and other stuff to put on top. And then they had churros. Now those
Ooh.
churros were kind of dry. They were like
Yeah.
mini ones, like
Yeah,
felt like
they're
a rock.
crunchy. Yeah. No, you don't want
But that soft serve every time I forgot because it's been a while since I've been Sizzler. But that soft serve is good,
pretty
nice
decent.
and creamy.
Fuck
Nice
yeah.
and
Pretty
creamy.
decent soft serve they got there.
Dairy Queen better, but good vanilla flavor.
Oh yeah. And back to the rest of the Sizzler journey.
Yes, back to the rest of the Sizzler journey. It's ridiculous how because they used to, and this is just me complaining because I'm a fat fuck, but they used to give you nice sized portions of steak when I was like 15. Like, you order steak, it's a good sized steak, and now they're just like, yeah, good old 12-ounce steak, which isn't a lot, and you're like, obviously, be like, oh yeah, you cut back on things, it's fine. 15 ounces even if you get the sirloin, then they bring it to you and it's like, you know. Like thin,
But it's
so
thick.
thin. It's not even thick. It's just long and like thin. It's like, what the
You gotta
fuck is
bring out your
it?
scale bag. Is this 12 ounces? That seems like 10 and a half to me, Jennifer.
It was 12 ounces before they cut it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
And that's why it shrinks.
That's why that's why you got to go into a group and one person has to get the salad bar, or you don't even really have to. I don't think they give a fuck. You can probably order.
They do. They do give a fuck.
Damn.
My brother was telling me the story how his friends went with their parents to a Sizzler one time, and then the dad got the salad bar for him, but he got a big bowl and he was just filling up with salad to take it back to the table. And they're like, "Sir, you can't do that." And they're like, "You can't do it." You get the salad bar, you get the taco stand. It all has to be for everyone, not just one person. Oh, bring it back. No, they will get mad at you for it, and then they just left because he threw a big fit about it.
It's, no, you just get it, you just bring it. It's like okay, and then everyone else is like, oh, the thing is, you just don't make a deal about it. You don't make a big deal about it. You do it nice and nonchalant, like a spy movie, trying to get that shitty pizza off the Sizzler salad bar.
Ah man, oh yeah, the shitty pizza. Yeah, they had egg rolls
Well,
and
all
other
right,
stuff there.
that's probably
Yeah, but
no,
shit,
frozen. They just
frozen.
threw it in an oven for
Yeah,
45 minutes.
it's Sizzler. What do you expect?
Yep. It's I don't understand these fucking like microwave dinners and like lean cuisine and that type of shit. They get the microwave instructions, but then they also have oven instructions, which
Hmm.
no one ever fucking uses. I guarantee. You know why? Because the microwave takes fucking 6.5 minutes. My fucking oven, that's 48 minutes to cook. You gotta preheat it. You gotta let it cool. Who the fuck is gonna eat a fucking a shrimp Alfredo lean cuisine and they're gonna put it in the oven for fucking 35 minutes? You retarded?
Well, maybe they wants to feel. Maybe they want to feel like it's like they're preparing dinner, so they'll preheat the oven and then they'll cook it to feel better about themselves, so they don't microwave it.
Dep and still be hungry afterwards. Then get another one and then microwave that one because they're like, man, that was not worth the wait.
Is that what you do? If you eat a lean cuisine, you eat another one afterwards if you're still hungry.
Nah, because I'll just find other shit and be like, all right, now how do I sate my high fatness,
My high
my
fatness,
fat highness?
my fat
Yeah,
highness.
my fat, yeah, good old Bobby B. Long may he live, long may he rest.
Who's that?
Robert Baratheon, first of his name, King of the Andals and the Rhoynar and the First Man, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms of Westeros.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
No, Game of Thrones, bitch.
I don't know anything.
Season 2 of House of the Dragon came out yesterday, and I can't watch it because I don't have any HBO subscriptions. Don't know the passwords for any of my cousins' logins, but it's out.
Did you
At
see
least the
the
first
first
episode.
season?
Yeah, I watched the first season. It's pretty good.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. It was more Game of Thrones, so it was. I mean, but it was better than the. I didn't watch season 7 and 8, so I don't know how it got. But yeah, House of Dragon is good because
Nice.
it's more. Because the thing about Game of Thrones because the books weren't written yet, so D&D. That's the name of the writers, David, and then whatever the fuck. They just had to kind of write it themselves. I'm sure they can talk with George. With George, me and George R. R. Martin on a first name basis. They talk with George. They got some shit, but they just kind of made up as they went along. But House of Dragon is also that was already written. That's like a prequel
That's
type, like 200 years in the past in the Targaryens and shit. And I think that was written sometime when George was writing the other books. So that's already
oh,
pre-written, pre-existing history material that just they can't fuck up because it's already
there.
there. You just have to adapt it and just make it look good and flow well. And of course, there's different changes, like some stuff that happens, of course, differently and whatever. But as long as if it follows along that same main plot line, it'll be solid.
Well, I guess maybe if I ever get into Game of Thrones, I'll watch that first.
Um, yeah, there's not.
I like watching things chronologically.
Yeah, and there's no reason not to. It's not like there's like, oh, spoiler!
No.
It's 200 years. It's not, and it might even help because they'll talk about shit in Game of Thrones, like fucking, good old fucking Vagar, and yeah, good old Viserys. And it's like when you'll know, Viserys, he was kind of, no, Viserys was all right. Good old Vizzy T. That's what people
Busy
that's what
T.
people call him. At least on the Game of Thrones Reddit, they call him Vizzy T.
Busy T.
Yeah, yeah, because he's Viserys Targaryen, Vizzy T.
Busy T.
The king who shouldn't have been.
Why? Why is that?
Yeah, it's because his brother was a king and he was just old and then so it passed to Vizzy T and Vizzy T is just like he's just a good dude. He's not real warmonger, he's not real hateful, he's a solid guy, but he's not king material. He can't do the hard decisions. He
Mm,
can't, he's not, and then he fucking gets like a degenerative bodily disease that makes his fucking eye fall out and his flesh decay, which isn't great. And then he fucks a woman like 30 at least 40 years his junior, so because his hand wants to get a place closer to the throne and try to get his children on the seat so the high towers can rule the Iron Throne. Fuck Team Green, Team Black all the way. Targaryens, it's a birthright, bitch. Fuck you, fuck Team Green, bunch of the high tower pieces of shit. And yeah, he's just not, he can't make the hard line decisions. He doesn't have he has the qualities of a good king, but not all the qualities of a good king. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah.
Wow, that you sound like you have a deep hatred for Team Green.
No, but it's like they're fucking it's all because fucking Otto, that piece of shit. He's like, oh, why don't you marry my daughter? Huh? I mean, she's going to inherit the High Tower, merge our families, and and then fucking, it's because he's got a daughter. He has no sons. He's got a daughter. He's got Rhaenyra. And it's like, oh, a woman can't be. But Vizzy T, he's like, he totally feels for it. He's like, no, you totally could be, but he's a king and he has to, public reception. If he makes a decision that the people in the North don't like, they'll be like, well, fuck you then, and then it could be a whole big thing, And then these people, they swore allegiance to Rhaenyra, goddammit, and they fucking reneged on like 10 years later. That's bullshit. They swore in front of the council. They swore in front of everyone. We all saw it. Don't give a fuck. That's why they go to Dragonstone and say, fuck you. And there's a big fucking bullshit. Their kid died. Fucking. This giant dragon eats a child and a dragon at once. Just nom.
Damn.
Yeah. Fucked up. He didn't mean to. It was an accident, but it happened.
He was hungry.
Yep. And that's the literal end of season 1. And that's like going into season 2 is, I think it's the Dance of Dragons, where it's like, okay, now we're getting there. That's what this whole thing is. This is the main part. I think from here to Game of Thrones, like this is the main like plot line. And then there's probably like a few like 50 years or so of like peaceful-ish. Well, no, actually. Yeah, no, it's kind of just content wall to wall the whole way through. So there's probably gonna be a season 3 of House of the Dragon that leads into Game of Thrones.
Wow.
Because it really does. Because once you find out shit in Game of Thrones, the secrets are revealed season 8, who this person is related to them, and it really does. It is kind of just like a solid, if they follow the plot line, you can follow it and just lead right into it. And it's like episode 1 of Game of Thrones would be like 15 years in time after the last episode of House of the Dragon. They could do it that way. So it'd be like right into it. They do have the potential. If you in like 5 years time, it could be, you could start House of the Dragon, and then it would be just like season -3, -2, -1, and then Game of Thrones, and it just all follows through. They could definitely do that.
But don't watch the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, you fucking do good, I guess. Some people like it. People have rewatched it, and it was just at the time, because it was taking 1 episode a week, and it was just for fucking years, for like 5 years, 1 episode a week for 6 seasons, all this build up, and then, it was just at the time, it was a lot of diehard fans were like, it can't, because, there's a lot of expectations and shit, and then it just didn't
Yeah,
deliver
but
on
people
that.
are always like that. They want it to be very specific, and then if it doesn't go things that their way that they want, because they want it to be that way, because they love this show so much, they're like, no.
And there are some legitimate concerns and shit that's like, that shouldn't have happened like that, and why is this like this? And that's just because bad writing, and just they didn't have the material to go off of in just long time. But some people have come around and be like, oh, it wasn't terrible, it wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible.
The water bottle.
The coffee cup, the water, it has like 2 or 3 times, they've probably gone back and like photoshopped it out or some shit, or maybe they left it in, who knows. But
just as a little funny, a little
yeah,
funny.
just a little funny. Who has a better story than Bran the Broken? Which is kind of fucked up for that guy to be king. But I guess if you want to live in like a fucking weird 1984 Big Brother-esque hellscape, not a hellscape, but just
A Bastion.
Yeah, because he's a 3-eyed raven. He can see everywhere and everything. He has memories of everyone, of everything, of all time. So why shouldn't he be king? I guess. I guess he would know about things, and he could, it's
Very knowledgeable.
It's an interesting decision. And even though fucking there's obviously better people, obviously, then who has a better story than Bran the Broken? Other people. There are other people who have better stories and who more rightfully deserve to be king of Westeros. But shit happens.
Hey, it's like our presidency. You never know what happens.
Yeah, it's like real life politics. It's just a shit show wall to wall, and you don't know what's going to happen until it's already happened.
All I want is to see Daddy Trump back in office.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth broken in by a sledgehammer
on the end of a highway.
Yeah.
Right after a drunk stupor.
And shot into the back of my skull so I die on the impact of it and don't have to suffer for too long.
No, of course.
Maybe like 2 seconds of suffering, but that's it. That's max. All I can handle.
Well, it usually takes about 4 or 5 seconds for your endorphins to start sending the pain down.
No, it's probably like 2.5, 3-ish.
Yeah, and that was just a made up fact.
Yeah,
I don't know anything.
It sounded close to real. You just got to tighten up those lies a little bit. They can be some real good fibs. Go from lies to fibs.
Some fibs and fabs.
Yeah, some fibs, fabs, some fabulous fibs and fibulous fabs. Just like some fabulous fibical musical recommendations.
Wow. You do yours first, because I really have to pee, and I can't hold it anymore.
Why don't I do mine? My music recommendation is "Welcome to the Jungle" by Akdic, otherwise known as AC/DC.
Isn't that Guns N' Roses?
Is it good? Yeah, it is Guns N' Roses. I fucked up. I knew it was Guns N' Roses. And I was trying to make sure not to say AC/DC, but I said AC/DC because I was thinking too hard about it. Yeah, it is Guns N' Roses 100%. I'm thinking of I'm also thinking of because I was trying to think of at the end of the Simpsons game, you do a Dance Dance Revolution style dance battle against God, and the song playing is AC/DC's "Rocky Like a Hurricane." I'm pretty sure it's AC/DC, but it's "Rocky Like a Hurricane," and I was getting those two mixed up. I'm pretty sure it's "Rocky Like a Hurricane." But yeah, "Welcome to the Jungle." It's a great song by a great band. It's got some great early's rock and roll style vibes. It's just a good all around song to listen to. No matter what vibe you're feeling. If you want to get pumped up, if you want to relax, with you could be reminiscing some good times. It's a good song for everyone of every age, every ethnicity, and every religious group.
Well, I'm glad you hit everybody,
Yeah,
just so everybody
equally.
gets a yeah, equal chance.
Yeah, love "Welcome to the Jungle." Hate the people who enjoy it,
My
which is
mu
everyone.
can I go? Can I go?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, maybe. Okay.
Yeah,
Just let me know when.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
and everyone. Okay, I think it's done. I think it's out.
Now.
I think so.
Oh,
I don't feel anymore in there locked up. So I think it's good.
okay. Good. My music recommendation is "In Too Deep" by Sum 41.
All right,
You know that one?
no, maybe.
In too deep, and I'm trying to keep all thoughts in my head instead of falling over.
I
No?
probably heard it.
Yeah,
I
if
probably
you've
have.
heard it, you'll know it. It's a great song. It's that nice what is it? Not punky rock. It's
Just
just
like
more
yeah,
like
like 2000, like
like
2000s,
2000s
2000s Green Day esque type. Some you say some
like
41.
American Reject, like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
kind of vibe.
that type. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's great.
It's not a, but it's that, but like a few octaves like lower, so it's more actual listenable.
Yeah, you can actually hear it and it wouldn't blow out your eardrum.
Very true. Just like I'm gonna blow eardrum.
You mean my
It's
trumpet?
an inflatable one.
Oh,
Yeah, it doesn't sound real good, but it's a drum nonetheless.
just like this podcast.
It's a drum.
It's a drum.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this drum, the sick drum sesh,
These sick beats.
and I want you to leave us a like. There's a little button. There's a little button right down there. Click it. Click it right now. I'm waiting for you to do it. It's right there. It's right there. It's gonna look confetti's gonna pop out when you do it. See, you probably just did it. If you didn't, click it. Bam, there we go. See the confetti? It's good. It's good
Wow.
little confetti that comes out. And you could even hit the button next to it over here or something that says subscribe. So you can be subscribed to be notified. Well, not notified, but it'll be in your subscription box when new shit gets uploaded.
But you can hit the little bell too,
Over
right next to
over there somewhere.
somewhere
Somewhere in that
in this
direction.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget to turn on the notifications. That way you don't forget to see all the beautiful things that we do.
Definitely. I don't have notifications turned on for a single one single channel of like the 200 or so I'm subscribed to. But some of you might like that, so you can do it.
I have too many notifications on. I need to
Oh
turn them
god.
off.
Let us know if you have too many notifications in the comments. And maybe we'll see you in the next episode.
98.
No, this one's 98. That'll be 99.
Oh shit.
Oh, we're getting there.